it to find like kind of that right consistency.
Yeah.
That like
So I just
didn't
found
want,
out something.
which is
I wasn't recording audio.
Uh,
oh my god.
So we're just gonna keep going from where we. We're just gonna
Of
keep going from
course.
where we left off. Harold, the blood splatter.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm new to this.
it's okay. So this is the portion where I was like, all right, so we're gonna need like actual blood from these cuts. Let's see, how the fuck am I gonna do this? I could do the lazy way and use the spray paint tool, which as you can see, I tried multiple
Yeah.
times because I really did not want to hand draw it. Because if I was gonna have to hand draw it, then it was gonna take a lot longer than I would have liked.
Okay. I feel so silly.
Constantly just like rewinding. And just like, no, this looks like shit. This looks like shit.
I think
This looks
it
like
looks
what?
like rain.
yeah, it looks like rain, but I think that the one you just
I'm getting
deleted
like
was pretty
Red Rain
good.
by Peter
Oh,
Gabriel
see, that
vibes.
looks better. That looks a lot better. What you just did right there? Are you just clicking as
Yeah,
you
that
go
one looks
down at
good.
random intervals? Oh, line. I know that's meant to be like a streamy thing.
This looks like fucking trash. Get this shit off of my screen.
Oh. Alrighty. We're nearing the end, ladies and
This is
gentlemen.
this is
Oh
where I
man, I
was
was
like,
hoping I was gonna get to
this,
watch him how to do the
The gradient?
what do you call that? The fade. Yeah, I thought he did it all by hand. I
Oh
was gonna
no.
watch
no,
how he did it.
there's a tool for that.
Yeah, we have a
No,
tool. Look at that.
Oh,
I can
I
do
did
it.
mine by
I could have
hand.
done it by hand. I could have done it by hand, and I honestly did think about doing it by hand. But with me
Well, to
being
be fair,
so
I mean, I did a
short-tempered,
little bit, and then I just copy and paste it like that, like you do a small section, but it still took a while.
I think the gradient place looks really nice.
That was my favorite part, actually. I was like, I
This
should
is,
have done mine like that. Mine was
yeah.
too chunky.
Yeah, his is pretty good.
what
I think that's another thing Harold does. He does really good gradients. I think he overdoes it at times, but this one he did it perfectly. It didn't do too much.
trying to
Oh, did you see
experiment
that
with
for a
the
second?
idea.
It looked like he was gonna do some curved claws
Yeah,
for a
it did.
second.
It did look like he was gonna curve it.
I was. I was like, no, that isn't what I was going for. And I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna go with just 3 plain claw marks.
All right,
And I
and
was
so
like,
here we're
okay.
getting to the all right. So here you were doing the grass.
Now I thought that I did think about like kind of doing gradient on the ground, but I think at this point I just got like really lazy.
As one does.
As you can,
As one does.
Understandable.
as you can see, I'm using the paint bucket tool a hell of a lot.
I use it so much in mine. I was so lazy with mine. I'm not even proud of it, but I wanna document it just so I can see.
Oh, what I do is protect alpha, and then I just use a regular paint tool and just like brush over it like with a really large brush.
Oh, look at that! You have Protect Alpha. Look at me, Virginia. I use fucking fire alpha.
Okay, so I'm going to say this outright. This is the first time I've ever successfully done a hand-like object, literally. And you know what I thought about in my mind as I was drawing this? I'm gonna make it magnet shaped and round it out. Like, you know, the classic magnets that you see in like cartoons and shit. I was like, I'm gonna make that shape and then I'm gonna round it out.
That's actually pretty good. Wait. Okay.
Like that's exactly
Why
what
have I
I
never
thought.
thought of that? It's actually pretty
I
freaking clever. I like it.
was trying to decide like how I would detail this.
I'm gonna do a magnet. Oh, that's the end of the video. So yeah, that's Harold's. What do you think, Virginia?
I like it. My first reaction was, Oh my god, I need to start playing Left 4 Dead. Like, it immediately brought me back.
It just makes you think of Left 4 Dead.
I think I named
Yeah.
it scary.png.
So yeah, that's Harold's, everybody. Moving on to Jinya's recording, and let's go. Alrighty, Jinya. So walk us through your thought process.
Okay, well, first I wanted to have like a really nice, like pretty starry gradient kind of background with the moon, like in the corner. And originally it was just going to be a graveyard, and then I remembered, like, oh, one of the like my favorite bands, Ryan James Dio, and I remembered I freaking love his mascot Murray. His real name is Murraylease. According to his like little lore he wrote in one of the album covers, he's not a bad guy. He's not a demon. He's actually just a giant called a Marclovian. But his father, this is kind of like that whole how Zeus was born kind of thing. Like his father wanted to kill him, but the mother hid him away, so he hid in a cave for like 3 trillion years. And his skin got all darkened, and his eyes got, for some reason, red from being in a cave. I don't know why. And then in like the 1980s, like time passes, and Ryan James Dio just takes out his car and goes cave hunting or something, and meets, and they become like best friends or something. But yeah, that's like the little story.
I love the way you're doing your gradients. How?
Now that I
It
think
just, it took
about it,
forever.
so
Oh, but I wish I made it smaller though.
no, actually, you know what? I think what probably would have worked better is that the second time you did the gradient, you should have made that slightly tinier, and you should have made the top gradient kind of like the smallest. Like this is
Okay.
coming out
Oh
of
yeah, that would
that
have
way
worked,
it would
wouldn't it?
give yeah, that way that would at least like because since you were going with the more of like a starry sky type theme, it would have given it more depth.
Oh yeah, they have that like really far out look. I think also I should have just made everything a bit smaller because when I
Jeez.
put Murray, then the gradient looked too
Oh.
chunky once I put him. Yeah, this is where I was like searching images of Murray. Because it's supposed to be, according to Ron James Dio, everyone thinks, like, if you see the Holy Diver cover, it looks like he's drowning a priest, right? So they think he's the bad guy.
Holy
But in
diver.
actual reality, the priest is the bad guy, and Morales is the hero.
I see.
Especially
It's
because at the
because this.
time, there was like a lot of trouble with the Catholic Church, like a lot of scandals going on, so it made a lot of sense.
Oh, I thought it was because children, little boys.
Shut up.
That's true.
You're so.
But yeah, never trust the Catholic Church. They creep me out, honestly.
Hey.
I'm like, okay, I may need to use that shape. That looks like a Guile Sonic Boom, or at least the starting animation for the Guile Sonic Boom, just elongated, and it kind of looks more like a fox head than a demon head. That looks really
Oh
good
yeah, it
though.
really does. I know, I probably should have made him a bit bigger so I could like, because those are supposed to be his horns. And I realized I didn't put any kind of shadow. Did I put shadowing there later? I can't remember. Let me see. Do I have the
Only
picture
for
anywhere I
that, you
can look at?
probably
Yeah.
would have just needed to
Oh, I
round
did.
it.
I put some shadowing. Yeah, I put shadowing later, but it looks like ears. It doesn't look like horns though.
It looks like fox ears, yeah. I
Yeah, they're
like
supposed
it
to be
though.
horns, but I made a mistake.
Cute.
I should have made them bigger.
At doing like actual limbs. See, I can't even do this part.
Oh no, this was so hard because like I'm not good at it either, and I was like struggling a lot with it. I was like, oh god, this is hard. And I was trying to do like the horns up emote with his hands, and that was really hard. If I made them bigger, it would have been I would have had more room to give detail because I was using the smallest pixels right here of for my canvas size. So I was like, I should have made them a bit bigger. I made them too small.
I mean, it looks
Actually, that
like
would have been better because then he'd been more of
it
a.
conveyed it. Got the idea through.
That is true. And
So
then like later, I lower the opacity so he looks like he's in the distance, like watching over the graveyard. Did I put graves? Let me see.
kind of like
Okay, yes, I did.
kind of like some Moon Lord.
The Moon Lord.
I hate that boss. He's so. Mm.
No, you don't. I used to hate the Moon Lord. I don't anymore.
Harold, Harold, you played
Ah,
Calamity Mod. I don't want to hear
that's what I'm saying. I no longer hate him because of the Calamity mod. I now hate Euron. I hate him more,
and I'm not gonna
so
play
much
Calamity
more.
Mod because of that. I'm not.
Yeah, bro, we got the best armor we could get in the game at the time, along with all the potions that you could drink for buffs, and we still died
Oh,
multiple times.
I I forgot to tell you, Virginia. I really like the fog and the clouds that you do in yours.
Oh
Okay, so
yeah,
you
I
just
think
made it
yeah.
a
Let me
hmm.
see. Did I do that in my original one? Oh yeah, I put them in the original one. I'll have to send that to you later. My little ET guy,
Yeah.
my practice one I did.
Oh, so
Let
you
me see
guys are
if I
gonna be
like the tree
disappointed because I
better.
didn't. It starts off at the end of the sketch because I forgot to record while I was sketching and I didn't want to start over. So I
Oh, this,
on mine it's just it starts at the sketch and I get into the coloration.
I actually had to redo everything before I started mine because I also did like not that much. I did the gradient and then I realized I forgot to record and I had to do it
Oh,
again.
I'll just
Thankfully, I
forget
only
to
got that
record.
far
oh, did I?
We
because
are.
then I was like,
That's
ah,
a
shoot, I
good
forgot to record this.
thing. Yeah, no, I, stars.
Oh yeah, naming my layers and all that.
Oh, who names their layers? Not I.
Because I will forget what the heck that layer is. If it's just a
My
number, I'll be like,
look,
I have to like click through, like, what's this? What's this?
I understand.
I
I laid. I had to name my layers blood enhanced times two.
I like,
that's yeah, that
yeah,
sounds
I'll
like
do that
something
too,
in like
actually.
fucking MK.
That's
Blood enhanced.
because like when I was doing the whole layering process, I was like, okay, this is gonna be
I like your
blood, and
stars.
then blood enhanced. Okay, so you made it odder shapes to give it more natural lighting. I see.
Oh yeah, that was like the fun part. Because when I did it, I was like, because at first I was like, they look so flat. They don't look twinkly enough.
Yeah, there you
How to make them more
go. At
twinkly?
first they were just like, and then you gave him this little glow, which makes it just makes them pop. Look at that. Look at the difference
That's
between like before and after, and then you got the further one.
Yeah, and I even gave glow to like the tiny speckle stars. I think I
nice.
gave them. Yeah, I already gave the
You
moon a
put in
glow.
work. I feel bad. It's just kind of like it's not like I didn't try. It's just such a hard one for me. Because I'm mentally I was like exhausted of doing like creepy stuff because that's like what I've been doing with Pixel Art for the longest time. Right? It's just been monsters and stuff, and I was like kind of drained. Which I'm super excited to tell you guys what the next one is because I'm very biased towards it. But I hope you guys will enjoy it as much as I will. Uh,
Oh yeah, I think I was trying to go for not necessarily like scary, like a monster, but more like spooky but magical.
yeah,
Because that's what
it's just
that's
very
the vibes you get from
mystical.
Ryan James Dio, like his songs. It's
Yeah.
like haunting, but in like a adventurous kind of exciting way, not like a dread, like you're gonna die kind of way.
No, I love
It's more like Murray's here. He's gonna protect you.
if you want like good fantastical music, boy, do I have the album that I need you to listen to one of these days. What you're going to because
Oh,
I've decided what the theme is and it's very freestyle, but I'll let you guys know at the end of this. I think you guys will have fun with it. I know Harold will.
Oh yeah, I think the tree in this one I don't like as much. I kind of
I was about
wish
to,
I did the tree.
I like your tree. I like the tree. It looks
Oh, I
nice.
know, but I mean, like the practice one I did, I like that tree better though. Like you'll see when I send it to you.
Okay.
Like it leans out more, and I liked it. But for some reason, I couldn't recreate it, or I guess I was like, what time was it? Oh, it was
I don't
1:39
know.
a.m. You can see like the time in the corner.
I don't know.
It's
It's
in
like some
Korean
weird
though.
Chinese letters right there.
It's Korean,
Yeah.
but Ojo means a.m. Yeah, so it's like 1:40 a.m. And what do you call it? I was like, I
I'm
need to go
doing
to
this
bed soon
last.
because I had to go work the next day.
Why the fuck are we all doing this late in the night and shit? Tito, what time did you do yours?
I did mine after work. I got home like I gotta do this, and like so I did it. I did it before it got dark.
Oh, I didn't add the pumpkins, did I?
I
Let
don't
me
think you
check.
did.
Did I add a pumpkin? Ah, man, I had some of these cute little. Well, I guess they were too cute though. I'll send you the original, my practice one. I called it Spooky Meadow. And it's got these adorable little kawaii pumpkins. That's why I was like, this is too adorable. This is not spooky enough. I'll also send you pictures. This is not my work. I found it. Someone they named it Spooky Deer, but it's like this is where I got the idea from Murray. Was like in the background was from this pixel art I saw. It's really cool. Like I love it. It's like a giant deer with like 3 red eyes in the distance.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah, it's actually really good work too.
Oh,
Like
sorry, you're
really
doing
good
a
detail.
dried skull.
Oh yeah. I don't know why I finally got the idea for that. Let me see. Was that in maybe one of the album arts? Like the Desert Skull? I don't think it was.
I just think
Just
you're
for some
going for
reason,
like
I
just
was.
a dead vibe.
Oh wait. Let me see. Where is Dream Evil? Where's that album? I think maybe there was a skull in Dream Evil. Let me see. Is that the name of the album? Yeah. Da, 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 da. Nope. I do not see a animal skull. I don't know again. I guess the idea just popped in my head. It's been a while. When was this? This was in March.
Yeah, yeah, Harold. It was in March.
Sorry, okay, I was busy.
Look, I've been trying to do this whole time, and like the main reason is because like I just want to start posting videos, and I'm very unlike creative in the other things that I do to make the videos entertaining. Because I can't do an Apex video because I'm not good at it. I can't do I can do fighting game videos, but it's hard to constantly keep those be comedic. I'm like the creative genius that is mighty
We could
key.
just you can download mods. I don't know if you saw the light throw video I posted, but this is fucking hilarious, bro.
I might.
Oh, this is how I figured out how I can resize my thing. If I put it all in one folder and then I transform it with what is it called?
The transform
Something
tool.
something. No, it's the because I kept doing it by accident in smooth, and that would make it blurry. And then I found out someone said to transform it the other way. I forgot what it's called. Let me see if it'll
Alrighty, well
pop up.
that was yours, Jinya. Mighty fine
Thank you.
job, though, if I say so myself. Um,
Yeah, I think my favorite part was Murray.
He'd be my favorite part too. Oop. Okay, so I'm not unproud of this one, but I'm not proud of it. You know, well, the sketch was rough for me because I really didn't know what to do. So I'm gonna go ahead and start it. It's a little fast. So I just started coloring it, and yeah, I just through the thought process of the design, I wanted it to keep my like fun, wacky stuff. You know, I like the odd shapes, like almost like a Dr. Seuss vibe where he has all those weird shapes. But
Yeah, it's giving you like that spooky wacky vibe. You know what I
yes,
mean? Like a wacky fun house kind of thing.
yeah, and I was just so out of it when I did it that I'm not necessarily proud of it. I'm not. I don't think it's bad by any means compared to some of my other stuff. I don't think it's bad. It's not my best, but uh, coming down on it, I just wasn't there, and I didn't know what to
Well, to
do.
be fair, you just got home from work, so
That's
that
right.
is totally
I had
understandable.
just gotten home from work. I was like, I gotta, because I had did this 2 days prior to us having to talk about it originally. And there you can see the face.
Oh, dang. Oh yeah, my favorite part, the cute little face. He's just like, I'm effing done with life, man. That's it. His vibe.
And so yeah, I would you know, the only reason I did that face there is because I didn't want to go through the trouble of detailing that it was a door. I was like, I'm gonna put a face here just because I don't want to put a freaking doorknob and hinges. I was like, well, it's old and deteriorated, so I'll put some vines, you know, cracks. in the wood, and I was like, why is it? No, you're not cracks in the wood. Don't look like that, but whatever. It's just I.
Oh, I thought it was more vines, but like in the distance, you know how it's like the darker.
Oh yeah, no, it was supposed to be cracks. See, I've already failed as an
Oh.
artist. I failed my job of conveying what it was. And I took a little sip of my alcohol. It's like I was not
Oh yeah, I can
happy.
just imagine you just stare at the computer like a zombie just clicking away like
I was also on a call at the time. I was on a call with my friend Ian because I wanted somebody there because I work better if I have somebody. So you could only imagine what this would have looked like if I didn't have somebody there with me.
Oh, that is true.
I was like click 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 click, and I really just wanted to give the house a deteriorated look, and I wanted to have more monsters, but I guess I only had three, and I only had three.
The store count as one?
Hmm?
I don't know. Is he a monster? I mean, he has a face, so he could be a fourth one, maybe.
No, that is the fourth one. I mean the third one. The door.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
monster door.
So it's just that
He
dude
looks
right
like he's
there.
seen some crap. He's like,
Yeah,
I've
I
seen
mean,
some shit.
it's supposed to be like a demon dude. It's just like, I'm looking at you. Don't come near me. And I cheated a little because like I have this little like color shading tool that helps me shade the proper color.
Oh yeah, that's no different than changing the opacity, basically, though.
Exactly.
It's just quicker.
This is like, oh, okay, there we go.
Actually, the whole time when I was using lowering the opacity, I'm like, is this cheating? I can't. He didn't say I couldn't do it. I'm gonna do it anyway. But I try not to use it for anything else. Like I just try to keep it for Murray and the fog.
Yeah, I just
So I could have done so much
you
more.
could have, yeah, no, like you could
I
like
thought I was cheating by doing
you
that.
can change the hue of stuff. It's just the palette is supposed to dominate. Is what we were going for.
Oh, that is true. Because yeah, it doesn't change the hue. Because it's
Yeah,
technically the same color, just the value is
the
different.
value is different. And those are clouds. I like the way I do my clouds. I'm very happy. I just put circles and like, that's a cloud right there. I was like, what color do I
Actually,
want
this looks like
clouds?
the cloud. It reminds me of the clouds off the Oh shoot, what were they called? You know, in Naruto, like they're. I haven't watched Naruto in so long. I
The
forgot what they were
Katsuki.
called. Yeah, that's what it reminded me of a little bit, like that kind of cloud.
I hate Naruto. Don't compare my art to that. Ugh.
I haven't watched it in so long. I know I got sad when they changed the art. That's what made me stop watching. I never finished it.
I finished it technically. I watched my friend Brandon play through the games, which got through the story of the show and the manga. Oh,
Actually, maybe the manga might be. Was the manga better? Maybe I think.
no, I think the problem with Naruto is just like the writing just overall wasn't. It didn't prioritize what it had originally. It,
Yeah, it was
like
so different in the beginning. It was so
it
good.
was really good in the beginning. That's something I'll give Naruto is like it had such a strong start. Like the Zabuza arc. But
Oh
that
yeah,
was great. That was a good fight, and it sucks that was the last good fight. Before
I
Rock Lee,
know.
Rock Lee and Gara was awesome. And
Oh yeah.
and yeah, but here you can see we're just like trying to do the trees and whatnot, and I'm starting to lose my fucking sanity. At this point, my friend Ian had actually stopped talking to me, so I was like, ah. I was like, I'm alone. God damn it. So I just doing all that. Couldn't tell you what's going through my head. It's all empty.
But that pine tree looks nice though.
I'm very proud of the pine tree. I like my trees. I'm very proud of my trees.
I know. I wish we had more.
I hate pine trees. In real life, I hate them. I think they'll screw themselves.
Oh, because they fall real easily, don't they?
No, because when I try to work on one, it decides I'm gonna leak sap.
Oh, ooh.
Yeah, so and we're reaching the end
Okay.
here.
Oh, your little spoopy guy.
Yeah, I wanted to like those little Japanese tree ghosts. I wanted them that look like that.
Oh, is that what he is?
Yeah.
I know what they're called because somebody in r/amigurumi crocheted some, and I was like, they're
And
supposed to like bring rain, right? They're supposed to make it rain,
they're supposed to do
or
something
is it
like
supposed to
that.
keep the rain?
They're
I
yeah,
can't
they're
remember if
like
they're supposed to make it not rain.
like
No, he's so
yeah.
cute. It's like he's like, Psst, hey buddy, over here. You want to buy something? Spoopy means right here, like that.
He's just shelling like shit post memes. But yeah,
Yeah, like
that's
hey, let's
this.
see some Spooktober memes.
Yeah. So what'd you think of it, Jinya? I'm sad Harold
Huh?
muted himself. I thought he was a real
Aw.
one. I thought he had opinions, but I guess not.
But yeah, I like it. I like how you put like the darker color by the other tree, so it looks like there's like like deep into the forest over
Yeah.
there.
I was gonna
It
do it
really
on
give
the
that a
other
lot of
side,
depth.
but I got really lazy, like I said. But like
Well, it
overall,
just looks like there's like a lot of bushes over there then.
yeah. Like, I'm not too upset about it. I just know that I could have done better if I was given like just the right day.
More time.
Not more time.
Wait a
I'm gonna
minute.
That
go ahead and end the recording here, and yeah, that'll be that.